proud of myself today.
I'm so proud of myself. You know why?
All right, y'all. Today we have Lucy. Now this movie has Morgan Freeman in it, so off rip I'm expecting it to be great, just because I'm a big fan of his work. And it has Scarlett Johansson in there. Big fan of her work as well. So I just don't see where we can go wrong here. This movie should be masterpiece. But we're going to find out together. We have Lucy today on the menu. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Those things help out tremendously. If you're on Patreon, what's going on with you? Thank you for all the support over here. You know, you don't have to be over here, but you choose to be, so I'm very appreciative. I love you guys, man. Guys, rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. My bad for the for bursting your eardrums right there. All that being said, guys, let's get into Lucy. Let's go. What in the single cell? I wonder when organisms split, why didn't they go with the term double cell or quadruple cell? I guess that can become a pain in the ass when it become too many of them. We're in sextuple cell. We got non-uple cells. Yeah. How many cells is that? There's not a word made for it yet. Let's make new words. Yeah, so we just keep it as single cell organisms. Plural, make it a lot easier. Looks like primitive times.
Life was given to us 1 billion years ago. What have we done with it?
Lucy.
Life moves fast.
The blow is mine. Come on.
What's in it?
Don't get paranoid on me, all right? You trust me, don't you?
I really do like you, but I have to take care of myself right now. I gotta...
A hangover. That's what you got.
The other day, I was in this museum, and you know what I found out? The first ever woman was named Lucy.
Is that the same ape from the beginning? I don't know. It could be a big time difference there.
I can't deliver the case myself. I had a little falling out with the guy. It's nothing major. You walk in there, he comes down, he takes the case, you flash him your prettiest smile, and bounce.
Do you get paid to do this?
$1,000.
You get paid $1,000 for delivering paperwork? Really?
That's not paperwork. Bullshit.
We split it down the middle. Listen, it's the 3rd time this week I'm showing up in the same hotel with the same cowboy hat.
Problem solved. So long, cowboy with the fake stick. What the heck?
Handcuffed you to her?
Oh, you do.
I'm so sorry. I really need your help. Just go into the hotel and ask for him at the reception.
No, take it off me right now.
I'll be right here. You have my word.
Your word isn't worth shit.
She has a point.
$500 up front.
I don't trust this at all. That's too much money for papers.
I'm here for, Mr. Jane.
Got a cheetah stalking their prey. A gazelle. She has the cheetah print jacket on. I know it's a correlation there.
What is your name?
No, Richard.
他说他是跟 Richard 一起来的。Mr. Jang still wants to know your name.
Lucy?
Lucy what?
Quick on her toes. She cheetah. She thought quick.
Mr. Jang is on his way. Stay right here.
Why they look so pissed off? Oh! The cheetah caught its prey. For some reason, I still think Lucy is the cheetah. These guys are the gazelles. This dude got blood everywhere. There's no sinks in here?
Hablo poco español. If you lost the key, you don't have to chop off my hand. You can just cut the chain, okay?
얘 뒤에다 앉혀라.
No.
Hello, miss. I speak English. I translate for Mr. Jang.
I don't know anything. Please tell him that.
자기는 아무것도 안 했고 이건 다 오해랍니다. Mr. Zhang wants to know what's in the case.
No, I don't know.
We don't know what's in the case. You're supposed to know.
Richard gave me the case to give to you. That's all I know.
가방 조심해라. 이거 터질지도 모른다.
He gave me a paper with numbers written on it. What is this?
The code to open the case.
They got shields just in case there's a bomb or something in there.
네요.
야, 나 그 리차드 그 새끼 못 믿어.
He doesn't trust Mr. Richard.
I've only dated him for a week.
리처드를 못 믿게 합니다.
A week and she got herself in this shit. She gonna choose her man more carefully.
Mr. Zhang insists that you open the case.
Okay.
He wants you to hurry up. Mr. Zhang has other things to do.
Yeah, other bodies to chop up. Be patient.
Can you describe the contents of the case?
It's 4 plastic pouches filled with a blue powder, like maybe a purple powder.
Purple cocaine. That's new on the market. They got a test subject. There's some good stuff, but it should knock him right back. He should bounce back off of it. That's high quality. Dude, the psycho. What was the point of blowing his head off?
내가 너한테 일거리 하나 줄게.
Mr. Zhang wants to offer you a job.
A job? I respectfully decline, sir. Yeah. Oh.
This is where life as we know it begins. Brains in formation of only a few milligrams. 1 neuron, you're alive. 2 neurons, you're moving. With movement, interesting things begin to happen.
You get life.
Most species only use 3 to 5% of its cerebral capacity. Human beings at the top of the animal chain, that we finally see a species use more of its cerebral capacity.
10%.
10% may not seem like much, but it's a lot if you look at all we've done with it.
Yeah, they say that humans only use 10%, but that could be a common misconception, myth. You know, everybody uses their brain differently. Some of the stuff we've accomplished today, I don't think we would have been able to accomplish at 10%. That's my personal opinion.
The only living being that uses its brain better than us, the dolphin. Incredible animal uses up to 20% of its cerebral capacity. This allows it to have an echolocation system. The dolphin did not invent the sonar, it developed it naturally. This is the crucial part of our philosophical reflection. Can we therefore conclude humans are concerned more with having than being?
Maybe. Basically saying, if the dolphin can achieve this, maybe if the humans can use more of their cerebral capacity, we can achieve something like echolocation, or maybe even flying, or things beyond our wildest dreams. And if I'm not mistaken, you can get a fine for going out and try to talk to dolphins. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. The heck they do to her stomach?
What did you do to my stomach?
Yeah, I just asked, Lucy.
You'll find within a month the scar is practically invisible, so you'll be able to show your tummy off on the beach next summer.
They're just pulling douchebags out this movie, aren't they?
Is it why we opened you up? Yeah? Rest assured, we didn't harvest your organs or anything. Merely slipped a little package into your lower tummy. The scientific term is CPH4, which is not very sexy. We're still working on something with a bit more pop. Any suggestions?
Any suggestions? This guy tells me rest assured, and then turns around and tells me I'm a drug mule.
First of all, many thanks. These lovely passports and tickets will enable you to return home in the next 24 hours. You will be taken in hand by our people. We might recover our merchandise. For any of those who may be tempted to turn themselves in to the authorities, have the names of the families of every one of you and cousins. Right?
I don't know if she should be drinking with CPH4 in her stomach.
Allow me to be the first to wish you bon voyage.
You gonna sell this?
I'm afraid it's our business model.
Life seems to have only one single purpose, Gaining time seems to be also the only real purpose of each of the cells in our bodies. The mass of the cells that make up earthworms and human beings has only two solutions: be immortal or to reproduce. If its habitat is not favorable or nurturing, the cell will choose immortality. On the other hand, if the habitat is favorable,
Beautiful.
they will choose to reproduce.
I didn't need to see all the animals getting busy. I know they were like, hey, move that camera.
They hand down essential information and knowledge to the next cell, which hands it down to the next cell, and so on.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Thus, knowledge and learning are handed down through time.
Take the flight, get out of here. Okay, that's the main thing right now. Just save time. Wait, save time.
That's all Lucy worried about right now. Time.
怎样？有没有什么感觉啊？
These guys are horny. Hey, back off, bro.
I'm not in the mood.
婊子打你呀！
Oh! Ooh, he kicking her in her stomach. She got the drugs in her stomach. Oh no! Well, all right.
If we could access, let's say, 20%, this first stage would give us access to and control of our own body.
Has it been proved scientifically?
For the moment, it's just hypothesis. It's up to us to push the rules and laws and go from evolution to revolution. There are more connections in the human body than there are stars in the galaxy. Gigantic network of information to which we have almost no access.
Which is crazy.
And what would be the next stage?
The next stage would probably be control of other people. After control of ourselves and others come control of matter.
Yep.
But now we're entering into the realm of science fiction.
But what would happen if somebody unlocked 100% of the cerebral capacity?
Good question.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to get to at least 40%. Those movies that have you thinking. It's like so much to say, but I can't keep talking over the dialogue. She looked locked in. This what you want? You want this? Come get it. She on 20%. Load it. Look at him. He ready too. Perv. Woo! I love when Scarlett getting her gangster role.
Hey!
Dang! That was gangster. Okay, so apparently you get real hungry at 20%. Okay, do you not feel pain at 20% too? Oh, this whole ride's gonna be interesting.
Speak English?
No.
You speak English?
Yes. Gunshot brung the English out of him. She's shooting first, asking questions later. Well, no, she asked the questions first, then shot, then asked another question. She gave him a chance. She got super hearing.
Wait for me.
Keep the meter running. He probably nervous in that taxi. She could read Chinese now. I always say Chinese. Mandarin.
Miss,
Need help, it's urgent.
we are operating. Please, get out.
I got a gun, sir. Yeah. Oh! She popped him.
You wouldn't have been able to save him anyway. His tumor already invaded the cortex on the right side of the spine. Somebody put a bag of drugs in me. I need you to remove it.
She's hell.
Examine, okay?
Do you mind?
Hello?
Mom?
You're not partying too much, are you? You promised me you'd look after yourself.
Definitely not partying, Mom.
Thanks for calling out of the blue like this.
Out of the blue, like the drug.
I feel everything. The vibrations, I could feel the rotation of the earth. I remember stroking the cat. It was so soft.
Sweetie, you can't possibly remember that. You were barely a year old.
Dang, she can remember back that far.
The taste of your milk in my mouth, the liquid.
Sweetie.
She can remember being in the womb.
I want to thank you for the 1,000 kisses that I can still feel on my face. I love you, Mom. How much is left?
500 grams?
500 grams. He did that.
I need to know what it is.
CPH4.
Why they look like that? They must know about it.
Pregnant women manufacture CPH4. It's what gives the fetus the necessary energy to form all the bones in its body. If it really is CPH4, I'm amazed you're still alive.
Not for long.
She could feel herself dying or something. And for a woman that seemed like she don't got no feelings about nothing, I'm amazed she was able to call her mom and say, you know, I love you. Seems like she detached from the world right now. Well, the simple world. This dude just chilling comfortable with cucumbers over his eyes. It's about to get rocky for you, buddy. Look how she walking through. Hey, Scarlett is gangster. She shot him through the door. Her brain working, boy. Okay, at least she spared her. She spared somebody.
Learning's always a painful process. Can you believe I can remember the sound of my own bones growing?
Jeez.
Like this grinding under the skin?
And this is all at 20%.
It's funny, I used to be so concerned with who I was and what I wanted to be. I see things clearly and realize that what makes us us, it's primitive. Like this pain you're experiencing, it's blocking you from understanding. The other's carrying the drugs. I need the rest of it for medicinal purposes.
She can read his mind.
Wrong.
Now this is fire. She's going into his memory, looking around the room in his memory.
Thank you for sharing.
You got what you deserve.
We have you for dinner tonight?
I'm afraid so.
Morgan's been the same age since I've seen him. Since I was a kid, he's looked the same.
I missed you.
Are there any younger pictures of Morgan Freeman on the internet?
Did you lose your keys or something?
Yeah.
So I spent all of yesterday on auditions. It was awesome.
Professor Norman, my name's Lucy. I just read all your research.
She's not playing around either.
All of my research?
Every bit of it.
6,734 pages. I can recite them to you all by heart.
Are you one of Emily's friends?
It's not a prank call.
It sounds like one of her silly jokes.
No, I'm on my own.
She popped up on his TV.
I read your theory on the use of the brain's capacity. It's a little rudimentary, but you're on the right track.
A little rudimentary.
My cells are reproducing at a phenomenal speed, several million per second, evaluating the time of my death, but I doubt it'll last more than 24 hours.
Wow.
I absorbed a large quantity of synthetic CPH4 to allow me to use 100% of my cerebral capacity.
Woo.
Once the brain reaches 20%, it opens up and expands the rest. There are no more obstacles.
Yes, it sounds like a lot, Professor.
I've been working on this theory for over 20 years. You can control your own metabolism.
Yes, also I can control magnetic and electric waves, television, telephone, radio.
Yeah, she everywhere.
I don't feel pain. It's like all things that make us human are fading away.
If you're asking me what to do, if you think about the very nature of life, the development of the first cell divided into two cells.
That was the beginning.
So if you're asking me what to do with all this knowledge you're accumulating, I say...
pass it down.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
I'll be at your door in 12 hours.
She has an infinite amount of knowledge. How the hell would she pass all that on?
What is this?
A prescription. Your kidneys aren't functioning efficiently. Your liver's failing you. You need to make some lifestyle changes. You'll be okay.
She like, how did you know that? She'd put the hospitals out of business. She'd touch you, but like, this was what you need. What the? Oh my gosh, she could change matter now.
J'ai un appel bizarre d'un ressortissant américain qui vit à Taïwan. C'est... Hello?
Yes, I have important information about a group of drug traffickers. Listen up, Piero Del Rio. Get off your desk, sit in your chair, pick up the red pen to the left of you, and take down everything I say.
She be messing their brains up. We're only using 10%, remember, Lucy?
I have no time to waste.
She had 30%.
What form are these drugs in? Bars, capsules?
Powder. Make sure to be careful when you remove them. The product is very powerful. I'm counting on you.
He just got a big lead. He might get a raise after that bust. Stop there, sir! You!
Monsieur, venez avec nous.
He looked like Adam Sandler a tad bit. He's running!
We took delivery of your package.
Thanks very much.
Got all of them, baby. I'd be tripped out too if I was him.
You should wipe your nose. Excuse me? May I have a glass of champagne?
Oh.
Miss, you really need to close your table now.
To knowledge.
To knowledge. 40%.
If the habitat is not sufficiently favorable or nurturing,
it's not favorable. Yeah.
Cell will choose immortality. In other words, self-sufficiency and self-management.
What the? She made him knock himself out. One sip of wine just did this. If the habitat is not nurturing, she munching that CB. Whoa. So is she okay or not? Oh, she's fine. Oh man. She had 50%. She said, I'm out of here.
Oui, elle est assise sur son lit.
Tenez, la voilà, c'est elle. Elle n'était pas attachée.
Mais si.
I can't believe she's whole again.
I need you to put your hands up, please.
Not knock my men down. Put your hands up.
Did you get the packets?
They're safe.
They'll be safer in my hands.
They most definitely will.
Laisse pas la caisse ici, la balance ailleurs.
You know, as a cop, we see some pretty rich. What you did back there, that freaked me out.
Hey, yeah, I bet. She got a ping on everybody.
여기가 지금
두발드.
그리 간다. What's that?
네, 알겠습니다.
Korean, I'm gonna drive.
Two idiots that think they're on a secure line.
No, this is not possible, lady. This is a police car.
She moved him over. It's a Tesla now with her driving.
Look, I'm a German citizen and I demand to see a lawyer.
Police almost had him.
Hey, I'd rather be late than dead.
We never really die.
I've been doing a lot of research into that, but I'm gonna hear what she has to say. I have my own synopsis.
Sorry, sir.
Oh! You just rip them out of him now. Don't have to worry about sewing them back up.
I'm gonna tell them to stop following us.
Don't bother.
He could have told him to stop following Lucy. Now it's possible a few of these officers could be dead, critically injured for sure.
Eh, je t'ai ramené un poulet.
Uh-oh. Lucy's here. He think he's safe. She has 60%. I would have been scared after my gun mysteriously just went to the ceiling. I wouldn't have touched this chick. Look at her. They just floating away. Nice hair. Thanks for the briefcase.
Let's go.
I'm not sure I could be of any help for you.
Why is that?
Yes, you are.
What for?
A reminder.
A human reminder. Basically, you know, somebody human that's around. Still active, still walking around using 10%. Because she's locked and loaded with the brain power. 60%? She Jimmy Neutron. Brain blast!
Where are we going?
Take my first left.
Lucy didn't see that? It'd be a bad move to follow her. I'm pretty sure she'll see that. Follow that car. That'd be stupid.
So, look, I am no longer at the hotel now. I've come to the university. So, do you think you can meet us here at the university?
She's walking through the door.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
This is Professor Cantier, neurosurgeon. Professor
I know who everyone is.
This is Lucy, the first woman to...
She's looking like a robot now. All the human attributes left.
Unlocked certain portions of her brain. She has abilities. You give us an example.
Your daughter, Gabrielle, age 6, died in a car accident. Plastic bird hanging from the rearview mirror.
You didn't have to remind him of that, Lucy. It could have been a different example. Made something float or something. Shit. You'll have a man crying later.
아니요. 병원에서 애들 5명 잃었습니다. 죄송합니다. 꼭 귀신 같습니다.
그녀는 직접 내가 죽인.
How you plan on doing that?
잘 챙겨라.
These guys went and got more guns. Haven't we determined that these guns are rendered useless?
Electrical impulses. Every cell knows and talks to every other cell. They exchange 1,000 bits of information between them per second, which in turn forms matter.
Right.
Deform, reform, makes no difference. Humans consider themselves unique, so they've rooted their whole theory of existence on their uniqueness. 1 + 1 = 2, that's all we've learned. But 1 + 1 has never equaled 2. There are no numbers and no letters. We've codified our existence to make it comprehensible, created a scale so that we can forget its unfathomable scale.
Why would we do that? Sounds silly.
And the world isn't governed by mathematical laws. What governs all that?
Film a car speeding down a road, speed up the image, and the car disappears. So what proof do we have of its existence? Time is the only true unit of measure. Without time, we don't exist.
Time is unity.
Well, we're short on time now. These guys are in here.
We won't be able to hold it for much longer.
So if you think about it, we really never touch anything. If everything's just vibrating and moving, and it's weird.
In order to attain the last few percent, I have to force it.
Dude, this movie have you thinking.
I'm not even sure that mankind is ready for it. Given man's nature, it might bring us only instability and chaos.
And that might be why they suppressed it in the first place. Because they knew it would do that.
I'll build a computer and download all my knowledge in it.
We will be worthy of your sacrifice.
Whoa. 70%. Oh, that looks kind of creepy. She turning into Venom or something. What the?
She's trying to connect with our computers.
Dude, Lucy's gonna have infinite knowledge. She had 80%.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
What's happening? What is she making? New generation computer, I presume.
A next gen computer? My primitive thinking. I wonder what the PC games would be like on that. 90%. Hey, this movie is trippy. If only you could sit down in a chair and teleport anywhere you want in the world and stop time. She just went all the way back? Wow. And they can actually see her. So she's there physically. Oh my gosh, before all those damn buildings. This was so beautiful besides the scary dinosaur. Oh, we're back at the beginning. It's back before the world was even created. Wow. 99%. I noticed this split in two, just like in the beginning. Once you get two, you get movement. And once you get movement, we know what happens. She's won, 100%. He's shooting at air. They don't know. They just as confused as you are. You had that coming.
Look, the computer, it's moving.
She put all of that knowledge on a USB. It's dope, it's see-through and got stars. I am everywhere. Professor got a hell of a book to write now. Gosh, that was one of the wildest, craziest. Let me make sure I'm not missing no after credit scene. That was a movie. That was a movie right there, man. You know, you got action. It was informative. You got Morgan Freeman. You got Scarlett Johansson. You got more information. We have more hypotheses. This is a movie, guys, so we don't know if these things actually occur when we unlock this amount of our brain power or our cerebral capacity. We do not know that we'll be able to control whatever she was controlling at that. For right now, we don't, you know, us regular humans, we don't know if, you know, those things happen when we're operating at that capacity. The higher ups might know a little something more than we know. Not even might. I'm gonna take that keyword out. They do, for sure. So, although this might be a hypothesis to us being that it's a movie, I know it might sound crazy and conspiracy-ish, but to the higher ups, this is what happens at each level. I wonder where, yeah, I'm probably, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm operating low. I'm trying to raise my brain power, learn new words and everything, but man, dude, to unlock 20%. Everything she was just doing at 20%. Unimaginable, unbelievable. Why do we have a vast amount of knowledge inside of us that we can't access? What's blocking it? And I know it's a lot. It's so many conspiracies. There's so many ways you can go here. The food you eat, the things you drink, what you consume, and what you do on your day-to-day basis. That's blocking your knowledge. I know these comments are going to be everywhere. You're just an idiot, dude. That's why you can't reach the knowledge. You just don't know how. I'm activating that. I'm walking around with using 25%. You're going to have people in the comments lying. I use 30% of my brain every day. Gosh, I love these movies that get you thinking, because now I have more research to do, and now I can make myself a little more witty. Let me see. Because, you know, sometimes these movies, they use references that are real, but then they fabricate them a little bit just to not use the complete source. Let me see if Lucy was the... Something with that ape, guys. I wonder if this is true. I don't know if Lucy... See, this is the first time I've heard of Lucy, and I know you guys, how didn't you heard of Lucy? Guys, my first time. I live in Ohio, okay? We don't know shit. We country folk. Yeah, I guess this Lucy ape is true, guys. I'm actually looking at pictures of her. This is Lucy, what is this? Australopithecus afarensis? Australopithecus afarensis. That's a tough name. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But yeah, I'm going to have to do some research on this. See, I had no clue. You know, see, that's these damn movies. They say they're movies, but sometimes you can learn a lot from movies. They throw something in your face that you're not aware of, and then you can go do some research and end up learning a lot. Like Lucy, I wasn't aware of Lucy, and now I can actually do some research. Besides that, this was a great movie, man. Amazing movie. I'm gonna have to start shouting out the executive producers and the writers, and because they deserve it. They work so hard to do these movies, and the only people that get recognition is the actors. And I don't think that's fair, because they are just a small part of the whole process. Gosh, it's so, I know I watch a lot of movies, but I don't watch the end credits a lot. If you realize how many names are actually put into making a film, this is crazy. Holy moly. How do they split the money up? Executive producer, Mark Schmugger. Mark Schmugger, you schmuggerfucker, you. This was great, dude. Great movie. Produced by Virginie Besson-Silla. Great work, man. Just great work. I'm like top notch, peak shit. Till next movie, y'all.